What's up, everybody? Cam and Chris back again with another video.
Back again.
This time we got Charleston why the government going after PPP scammers. And in another part, it says shouldn't talk to women during tax season.
No. Now, what does that mean? What kind of women? All women?
Who knows? We finna see what Charleston
All
White.
right, come on, Charleston White.
You got some up his sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
You was drinking here,
Y'all drinking here.
and then you went to the casino.
And with that $80 Don Julio.
That's Rita drink.
I don't know what that was. But I won't do it again.
My chick drink Macallan Gold.
Man, I don't drink nothing.
I like that
You
couch.
don't drink it all, see?
The couch?
Socially.
See, you out of
put that
see.
right here.
This is the problem. You out of character here.
Man,
Cause here you getting your feet done. You
Yeah.
out of. He getting his feet done. He getting massages.
I'm finding my inner me. Yeah, I didn't know this guy was in me. I didn't know he was in here. A guy that liked to get his feet done. God didn't, God was unashamed of ugly toes. My toes
Told you
been
gotta
ugly
get your
for a
feet
long
done.
time.
They fixed them, right?
Oh man, right now, man. I've been showing them out. Y'all took mine to me. Who said that?
The people
That's
online.
people who ain't never had money.
Mm.
Man, every year I watch motherfuckers change during income tax season. Them bitches get tight, they attitude. Man, you can't talk. Man, you can't demand nothing from no bitch during income tax season. Nigga, she done got $700 back. In the same week, she got $700 back. Nigga, she got paid that week too.
Yeah.
And then the food stamps kicked in.
Ooh.
On top of the both child support checks.
She stuck up.
Man, you can't tell a bitch nothing. She change every year.
It's about to be that season though.
Yeah, but catch her around August. Yeah, catch that bitch around August, tax-free weekend, back to school. She be a little bit more humble, a little bit more submissive, a little bit more understanding. Like right now, yes, a whole lot of hoes are put up with a whole bunch of shit because it's Christmas time, and them babies want to smile on December 25th.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Come February, she gonna be different though.
God damn it, come January 1st. She ain't waiting till February. She don't give a damn about Valentine's Day. Income, man, listen, January to May is that's them whole season.
Ooh.
Yeah, nigga, that's them whole season, nigga.
January to May.
And niggas don't get to talk shit and run nothing in the household if he wasn't no hell of a nigga. From June to January.
Mm.
Yeah, if he wasn't no hell of a nigga from June to January, he can't say shit to them nigga when them people open up the IRS.
They say everybody about to get audited though, man. They say they got like a bunch of billions of dollars. Biden put a bunch of billions of dollars into the IRS so that they can go and chase us down.
That ain't the working motherfucker. They want them PPP people.
That is true.
They don't want that working motherfucker that been paying that motherfucking FICA and that Social Security and all that. They don't want them. They want that motherfucker that's been playing like they had that LLC with that business. And them put on there that they got employees.
They changed the statute of limitations, bro.
Man, they made it infinity. It's infinite. They gonna want your ass forever. They gonna change it again when they get ready to run out. Because this is the government. This they money and they mine.
Yeah.
They want their money.
I feel like that was a setup, see?
Well,
I felt like that was a setup. That PPP loan was a setup, bro.
It wasn't if they would have reelected.
It was a setup. What you think about that?
I don't know, but
It's almost
But my
like them
thing is-
putting a car. You remember that?
that
bait car?
show, yeah.
I'm saying if I don't steal this bait car,
Then you don't have nothing on me.
then it's not a setup.
Yeah. It's only if you take it, you shouldn't have took it.
Then nobody get in that bait car going to work.
Right.
I need to get to work.
Right. They
No,
took
they always
that.
joyride. Oh, look at this, man. Come here, man.
Yeah.
So I don't consider it a setup for you to do something you know is illegal.
Yeah.
I can't co-sign for that.
I mean, my thing is also with that. They say it's a setup, but they was giving out this money to people. They said it was a loan, so it's supposed to be a loan
For a small
for
business.
small business. So that means you knew you had to pay this money back. It was a loan.
Right, it wasn't a grant.
It's not right. So people still should have known they weren't
But
gonna just
if you
take
know
this
you
money
ain't
and go. You had to figure how I'm gonna pay this money back eventually.
If you ain't got no grant, no business, why are you trying to get a business loan?
Well, because of course they.
Oh,
That's the whole
you trying to
thing.
find a scam, man.
Right.
People always out here trying to
I
find
just
the
can't
next
believe
scam.
people really thought to do that. It's
People
like,
don't
let
think
me
about
come
the
up with
consequences.
I'm gonna come up with a fake business.
They only think about the now. They never think about the consequences.
That's crazy.
That's how we are. We be filling up stuff. You be filling up credit cards. You like, it was time to pay them. You like, hey,
Why they gave it to me?
well, it was a trap.
Right. It was a trap. Why they give me all
you
that?
You Best Buy, like, swipe it in.
Shouldn't have gave it to me. They knew what they was
They
doing.
knew what they was doing.
Did the president?
Oh, my God.
You think that it would have been different if Trump would have got elected?
Yeah. Because no one was hurt from it. All the money they took was insured.
Yeah.
Y'all, they got money. There wasn't nobody. That was a victimless crime, homie.
The PPP loans,
It was a victimless
the
crime.
finesse.
It was a victimless crime.
People had to see that coming, though, man.
Well, plead insanity.
You think that'll work?
Man, how it's not gonna work? Man, we was in a pandemic. We don't know what the world was coming to. It was Armageddon. We had never seen nothing like that before. Yeah, plead insanity. Because in all seriousness, if you think that the coronavirus and what we had to abruptly go through didn't have a psychological effect on humans and Americans as well as the world, we would be crazy to not think that, homie.
Yeah.
We just hadn't assessed post-pandemic life.
Yeah.
I think we was cool because we had stuff to do.
Well,
you work.
I still,
I
yeah,
work.
right. We were still working.
I'm saying,
Nothing changed
really
for me.
changed for
Right.
us.
Well, I'm gonna take that back. It did change for me because you got to stay home. See, I was already at home been working through
Oh, yeah,
that thing.
work from home.
But you got to actually
Yeah, but the fact
be
that
here.
not the whole time, I was out.
Yeah, but
But
it was different.
It's still we had stuff to do. If
Yeah.
you didn't have no work, you was getting unemployment. You were just sitting around.
Oh my, yeah. See,
Because we still was
didn't
going
get
to
that.
stores. Stuff really didn't shut down too much here.
Not like that. Everything became
It
very
was cut down for a minute, then it opened back.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna let 10 people in the store at a time and
Yeah.
stuff like that. We didn't really. Right.
It didn't hit us like
we
some
hear.
places.
Right. A lot of people say
Where it
we
was
we
shut
kind
down.
of. Yeah, right. School was closed. We like, okay, right. Same thing here. No biggie. I mean, right. And we were just fine. A lot of people say their relationships suffered. They realized that they this
Right,
and that about.
they couldn't spend time around each
Yeah,
other.
it was like,
hey, who are you?
who are you? Right. And I was like, you home? Good. Yes, about time. Like you get.
And
to,
I was like, damn, I'm at home. Shoot.
whatever. But it worked out.
Like, man.
We made it through.
He made it. He made it.
We made it. So we didn't get that side of it.
Nah.
Fortunately, we, like you said, we had work, still was the same. Household didn't change that much like that. We didn't get into all this. We didn't get no extra money, so we weren't sitting right living it up, and then all of a sudden, we like,
I'd be
dang.
like, we don't need that extra money. So
Right.
why even? Some people was doing it just because they could.
Mm-hmm. Oh, of
And
course.
that's when you.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into that. but
Right,
People
but-
always looking for a scam or a way to get money.
To get over, get
Now, if a
extra.
storm, a tornado, earthquake,
yeah.
or something come through, and they giving out food stamps to people because they power might have went
Right.
out, then yeah, go get
Yeah,
that.
of
That
course.
makes sense.
Yeah, when it's
But
really
if you're
something.
going out your way to get a PPP loan just because you can,
Just because you could.
or get this extra money here, this extra money,
Yeah.
why
When you
you
were
doing that? You
okay,
just being
yeah.
greedy.
Right, because they were giving out all that unemployment for people who really couldn't work. If you really had a job and you couldn't
Right.
work, I mean, they was giving that out, and I know we have two different opinions on that, but they were getting something. and some people were getting more than something. So we didn't have that up down thing. Ours stayed the same throughout for us, and most people that I knew personally.
Yeah.
So when we hear about it like this, it's like, it's messed up. But did people make it messed up? Did people make it worse than it had to be?
Right. You took a loan out.
Yeah.
You got to think, I'm going to pay it back.
You got it's a
File
loan.
bankruptcy, something. Do some steps to take care of it.
Think it through. Think about it.
Yeah, look, let's do this. And then at the end, we file bankruptcy and get it wiped.
You got right, because you had to think they was going to come back. Eventually.
Everybody was saying it. From the beginning, people
Yeah.
were saying, I better watch this money. They're going to take it.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to want that money back. They're going to take it out your check.
But they kept saying about everything they was giving. Y'all getting all this unemployment. Somebody they getting that money back some kind of way. Everybody
Right,
was
so
saying
you
about
never
everything.
thought it was just free and clear.
Yeah. Even when they was sending out those stimulus checks, everybody kept saying the same. Oh, they getting
They
it
gonna
back.
want that back,
They
yeah.
want it back. So y'all go ahead and enjoy it now. You like, ooh, do I want that stimulus check?
Right.
So, I don't know. Let's finish.
We talked about this last time, but the schools are starting to look at these kids and say, God damn, these motherfuckers stupid. Then before the pandemic, boy, these motherfuckers dumb in the bitch after the pandemic. Because they starting to look. Man, they starting to say that children in America, homie, digressed like 2 grade levels backwards.
Well, we was already behind because
Come on, man.
in other countries, they go to school year round. They don't even take the summer off.
Well, just when you talking STEM,
I agree with that.
The science, technology, English, math, our kids failing in all them areas.
Yeah, that's true. I knew dudes that was about to graduate, and they didn't even know how to read and write.
Man, listen, the
That been
year of the
going on
pandemic,
forever.
the
Mhm.
year after of
Mhm.
it, man, they just push motherfuckers through.
Yeah.
Man, let them graduate. Put them through the next
They've been
grade.
doing that.
Yeah,
They didn't really look at this. Man, they supposed to retain people.
yeah. When I was coming up, I remember back, you would get held back if you didn't pass the grade. Like, I didn't see nobody get held back.
My
by the
mama
time we
worked
got
so
to high
hard,
school.
6th grade. I signed my report card the whole 6th grade year. The only reason my mama seen it at the end of the school year, because I didn't know. See, I've always been smart. I've always been the kid that don't have to study.
Yeah.
But in 6th grade, I was placed in the 7th grade. I didn't know what everybody else had said promoted. I ain't know what the place means. So yeah, I had to go home and show mama I was placed. That's the only reason. Boy, who been signing this? I've been signing it all motherfucking year long.
Yeah.
But mama working at General Motors, trying to provide a very affluent, lifestyle for a kid. So she ain't had time to check no motherfucking card.
What attracted you? Because you say often at times that you was raised in this environment that was dope, right?
Yeah.
But then you always you found your way into the streets, right? And then
But that come from, okay, everybody in the family don't make it out,
correct.
right? My mama was the one who made it out.
Okay.
So my mom is like the backbone of the family. My mom's always been the well-to-do one. So you still got your cousins. My mom is family oriented.
Yeah.
If you still got your uncles that you exposed to, homie.
Mm-hmm.
So your mama taking you to church. You got the Easter clothes. You got the Easter basket. You play the flute. You in the band. You doing all this shit. Your mom won't different, homie.
Yeah.
This is the 80s middle class. This is this is what America stand on today that's
Right.
crumbling.
Yeah.
That middle class.
That's very true. Now that's true. You have that. Yeah, everybody don't make it out, so you gonna have those people. And if your mother, if she's family, or you gonna still know those people, you gonna be around them people. They gonna come by your house. You gonna go by their house. Holidays. That's true. You're gonna get exposed to that. And if you make that choice, because it's easy to make, then there you go. That's how you get caught up. Like he said, if your mother was, you said you lived this life, but yet you in them streets. What happened? You made that choice. Because he
Definitely.
could have went the same route as the path his mother was going.
Right. You can't blame that on nobody.
No, you can't blame that on nobody. Like he said, his mother was working hard to provide a good life for them. So that's on you. You did that. And
Maybe because she was working too hard.
you know, people blame that too. Or she was
Yeah,
never
you wasn't
there.
around.
She ain't had time.
We always say we be watching the movies, the rich people, kids always at home by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Parents always somewhere out of town working, making rich as ever.
Yeah.
Kid at home throwing parties,
Getting in trouble.
having boys over the house. If
Mad
it's a
at
guy,
the
he
parent.
having girls over
Right.
the house. Just having a ball.
Yeah.
But they always be something wrong with them.
Yep. It'd be something. So
I raised myself.
they
You know?
raise themselves. So yeah, I mean, he also when he said in there about school during the pandemic, that was the worst. Especially when they gave people the option to keep the kids at home still a little longer, because you know them kids were not getting what they needed at home. They were not. Even when you tried to do online learning, it was them kids were not getting what they needed. You trying to give parents who probably didn't have what they need to begin with. You want them to supervise these kids with this schoolwork and help them. And no, that was a mess.
It was a mess, but it's like,
That was a mess.
what do you do when you got people who don't want to take care of themselves? If we'd have took care of ourselves from the beginning, we wouldn't have had to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You got people who sick. They everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
No mask, coughing on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about his allergies,
Right.
sneezing.
Right.
So you had to shut stuff
You
down.
had to shut
just
it down
to
to
get
keep-
people to stay away from each other
Yep.
so it won't continue to spread
Yeah.
and mutate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that had to happen.
But now we mad at the people who wanted the shutdowns. But can you imagine how it would have been if it wasn't no shutdown?
Oh well, yeah. It would
been
be.
crazy.
But okay,
And
so
them
what
the
do you
same
think
people
about?
who didn't want the vaccine.
Do you think they should have shut everything down? They shut it down. School is shut down, and everybody just got to come back when everything open back up. Kids start back where they left off, and they ain't just automatically moved up a grade when you know you ain't learned nothing from the year before. So these kids are still now lost. You lost.
I don't know.
Do you think they should have just?
I ain't smart enough for that to know what should have happened.
You know what I'm saying? Because these kids missed over a year worth of real education. And then everybody just come out, you say, oh yeah, you were in 7th grade when pandemic hit. Now you in 9th grade and you didn't miss all this whole year and a half worth of actual schooling. And so you supposed to go and do what from that? You going to suffer in school more? Because you don't know what you should
I'm
what
saying
you
that's
should
when
know.
you needed to shorten school, only get them what they, forget all that gym, forget all that, you know, all of, like math, English,
Give them what they
maybe
need.
science,
Yeah.
but math and English,
To get them caught up, get them on a level.
just to get them on that level, because all them electives and stuff you don't need. So you could have did it accelerated to get them up.
To get-
it could have
yeah.
worked, but
And you gotta have parents gotta be willing to do that too. Like volunteer, be like, yeah, keep my kid.
they could have been
At
in
school
school the
and-
same amount of time.
Yeah, but
Just forget all them other classes, focus on the important classes, and get them through 'em
yeah,
to catch them back up.
It was a lot. That was a lot that happened during that time. But we getting off. We getting off into something
And
else.
that's part of the
It
getting
is.
the PPP loan.
Yeah, because
But the messing with chicks around taxi,
That was
that's
just
funny.
funny.
I ain't never heard nobody talk about that.
he said
Like,
you
she
can't
bougie
tell
as
them.
ever
Right?
around that time. She get child support.
Right. He said 2 child
She
support
get
checks.
all her money coming in at the beginning of the year.
He said, and she got paid that same week. He said,
Right.
you can't tell her nothing.
Catch-
That's true.
Catch
It's
her
true.
around August, she down bad.
That's horrible
She
to
need
say.
school uniforms,
That is horrible.
need new book bags.
Yeah, he said she'll be
shoes.
humble, submissive, and everything
She'll be
else.
humble.
It's like, wow.
Boy, this dude here, boy.
Yeah. So, but another Charleston
Charleston
White
White,
make
that
you
was a good
think.
one.
Like I said, he do make you think about stuff. He do
Yeah,
make you
I
talk.
agree with
and
what he
have
was
some
having, what he
discussion.
was saying on here.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, he
Yeah.
always got
It be
his
cracking me up,
his
though.
hit and miss with me. It'd be a hit and miss. I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. And I'm
It
like, well,
probably be
wait a
little truth
minute.
or a lot of truth.
Right, because I'd be like, what? I'd be like, nah, I ain't gonna, let me leave it alone. But
Yeah, he's
So,
crazy.
all right. Another
But
Charleston
thank y'all
White.
for watching. Y'all like the video.
Thank
subscribe,
y'all.
hit the notification bell, please.
Please. See y'all.